don't be Portland. Please don't be Portland. At 6.
Yeah! Let's go! Come on, baby! Come on!
Come on, baby! At 5! At 5! Let's go! Portland's top 4, baby! It was Detroit at 5! It was Detroit at 5! Here we go. 4th pick. Please no Portland.
Yeah!
No! Let's go! No Portland! No Portland! No Portland! No!
San Antonio got it. Darn it.
With the 3rd pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Scoot Henderson from Marietta, Georgia, in the NBA
All right.
G League's Team Ignite.
Key news from the NBA, Damian Lillard from Portland to Milwaukee. Woj, give us the details and all the players involved in this trade.
Jay, blockbuster deal that lands the Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo, All-NBA guard Damian Lillard. It's a 3-team trade that brings Lillard to the Bucks. Portland got a tremendous haul back, including DeAndre Ayton, Drew Holiday, an unprotected 2029 Milwaukee first-round pick, Yusuf Nurkic, Nasir Little, Keon Johnson, go to a Suns team that was ready to move on from Ayton.
Now the Blazers enter their first offseason in the post-Damian Lillard era, marking the first time this organization has had expectations of a rebuild in more than a decade. The storylines have shifted from building around Dame to varying questions that now surround the franchise. Which guards should they keep long-term? Should Chauncey Billups stay as head coach? Should Joe Cronin trade the veterans? But maybe, most importantly, who are the next talented young prospects the Blazers will add through the 2024 NBA Draft? While this draft has been panned as being the weakest incoming crop of NBA players in years, Joe Cronin views it as an opportunity, and armed with 2 potential lottery picks, the Blazers are in position to capitalize in ways that could alter the franchise for years to come. A little luck goes a long way, and last year, the Blazers were lucky. Until they weren't. In the end, the Blazers were 1 number combination away from a generational talent in Victor Wembanyama that would have kept Damian Lillard in Portland and likely led to a championship in the next decade. Instead, they got Damian Lillard's replacement, and that of course was Scoot Henderson, who had an up and down rookie year, but is primed for a step forward next season alongside the Blazers' next lottery pick. The Blazers were terrible this year, which is always nice when the lottery comes around. Winning only 21 games, Portland tied their 2nd worst record in franchise history. The last time they won 21 games was 2006, and the following draft netted Portland 2 future All-Stars in Brandon Roy and LaMarcus Aldridge. And the last time the Blazers had 2 lottery picks was 2012, and we know how that draft went. Portland should have a similar opportunity this year, owning the Golden State Warriors' 14th overall pick. The Warriors pick has a 3.6% chance of moving into the top 4, at which point the Warriors would keep it and owe Portland a top 1 protected 2025 first round pick. This may not be a bad thing considering next year's draft is much deeper, and there's already been speculation that the Blazers will ultimately trade this pick if they land it. But all eyes will be on Portland's own pick after the Blazers all but maximize their lottery odds. After holding serve at 5th in the tank race for the second half of the season, The final days of the season saw the Spurs win their final couple of games to reach 22 wins on the year, and the Hornets win their final game against the Cleveland Cavaliers, who seemingly lost on purpose to manipulate their playoff seeding. This moved Portland into a tie with the Charlotte Hornets for third best odds, which gives Portland a greater than 50% chance of hearing their lottery number called once again, and a 13.2% chance at the number 1 overall pick. Should Portland get a top draft pick, they could try their hand with a different French big man than the one they dreamed about a year ago. And while getting the number 1 overall pick can sometimes prove unlucky, controlling your own destiny is always a dream for every team that'll be featured on that draft lottery stage. The fallout of this draft lottery will result in debates about which prospects to consider with the resulting draft pick, especially in this year's draft that lacks consensus. But the fallout will certainly be franchise-altering. We've seen that numerous times before. So that begs the question, where will the Blazers land?